Hi guys! So today is going to be my 19-week pregnancy update. I am 19 weeks and 4 days today. I can't believe that in 3 days I am going to be halfway through this pregnancy. It doesn't seem possible. In the beginning it went by so slow, but now it just seems like the time is picking up, especially with it getting warmer outside, and I just feel like we're getting a little bit busier, and it just seems like time is just flying by now. So I will just go ahead and start off with some symptoms that I've been having, and then I'll move into some other things to update on. The first thing that happened this last week, actually it's not really a symptom, but it's just something that happened, is on Monday I woke up really achy, like down in the pelvic area and then in my lower back, and it was just really achy non-stop, like all day. And as the day progressed, it got a little worse, and I was like, what the heck is going on? I'm like, I don't know if this is just, because my uterus is growing and it's just muscles, but it was a different kind of an ache. It was like a dull ache way, way, way down. And then I started thinking that it was kind of where my bladder is. And so I was like, I wonder if I'm getting a bladder infection. And by this time, doctor's offices had closed and everything. And so my husband ended up just taking me to an after-hours Instacare, and I ended up testing positive for a bladder infection. So the doctor put me on some antibiotics that are completely safe for pregnancy, and so I'm taking those for 10 days. And so today I feel a lot better. The achiness, the pain, and everything's completely gone, and I feel so much better. So I'm glad that we caught it in the beginning before it like spread to my kidneys or anything. So that is something that wasn't very fun that happened in week 19. Some symptoms. I had nausea a little bit last week, but that's gone now. And I still was kind of having it at the beginning of the week, but I think it might have something to do with the bladder infection. So, but now that I'm on the antibiotics and everything's under control, my nausea has gone away again. The only time I have any nausea is if I get like really empty or really hungry and I like have to eat right then. But other than that, the nausea is gone again. Another symptom is headaches. I've been having frequent headaches, and been just trying to deal with it with laying down and cold ice packs and things like that, because I really don't want to just like be popping Tylenol all the time. So, but I have been having headaches, not every day, but probably a good 4 days out of the week I have a headache. So that's not really fun, but it's okay. Probably the last symptom that I had been having this week, and I'm sorry if it's a little TMI, but this is pregnancy vlog and it's pregnancy related, so if you're watching, then sorry, is I've been having like really intense gas pains in the morning, like right before I like do my business. And it's just like right in the morning time, and then once that's done, then I'm good. And I don't know what's going on with that, or if any of you that are pregnant or have been pregnant have had that, but that's just something that's been going on this last week that's like not really any fun, and it's kind of embarrassing and TMI, so I'm sorry, but I'm human. Cravings that I've been having this week have been watermelon. On Sunday, we have a fire pit in our backyard, so we went and like got hot dogs and stuff and because we've been having the most beautiful weather. And so we decided to do a cookout in our backyard, and we had watermelon, and that watermelon was so good. So ever since then, I'm like, I want watermelon. It's just, it just tastes so good. And I don't know if it's just because the fruits are starting to come back into season, so they're really sweet, but it was so good. And so ever since then, I've been wanting watermelon like every day. And then my other craving is Chipotle, and it hasn't been just this last week, but we stopped at a Chipotle on the way to California, and then we had some when we came back home. And I'm just like, the Chipotle burritos are so yummy. And so I've just been wanting one of those too. Kind of like just any Mexican food, but the Chipotle, so good. Okay, so that really does it for my symptoms and cravings. But some things that I wanted to talk about just briefly are, first, we have a name picked out, so yay! Baby boy finally has a name, and I'm planning on revealing his name next week with my ultrasound video and update or whatever. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do, but I will reveal it next week when we have the ultrasound. So he has a name now. And then another kind of fun, cute thing is Emma has just really been loving on my belly all the time. The baby this, the baby that, you know. Now that he has a name, she says his name, and she's always hugging my belly and kissing my belly, and she'll like paint little pictures or drawings and she'll give it to me and she'll be like, this is for the baby. And or sometimes like if she's eating something, she'll like save part of it and be like, this is for the baby. And I'm like, honey, he can't eat that right now. Even when he's born, he's only going to be able to, you know, have mommy's milk, so he won't be able to eat it when he's born. But it's just so cute. She just is absolutely in love with this baby already, and I'm so excited for her to be a big sister to him. The last two things I just was going to talk about really just briefly, and I'll kind of get into these more like further on when I get farther down the line in my pregnancy, but is I'm thinking of hiring a birth photographer because this is my last pregnancy and I just want to be able to have some really beautiful photographs and not have to worry about taking pictures, just having someone there to do it for us, and just being able to enjoy every minute without like, take pictures, you know. And the camera will probably just set it up like on a tripod or something, but because we are planning on filming the birth, and which we do with all of our kids. And so yeah, I'm thinking of hiring a birth photography. Sorry, I can't talk. A birth photographer. So if any of you guys have and you've just loved it and had a good experience, will you just let me know, because I really am thinking of doing that this time. And then the other last thing is placenta encapsulation, and you're probably like, ew, gross. But I have just heard so many good things about having your placenta encapsulated and being able to take it postpartum to help with milk and, you know, postpartum depression. And then I've also heard that you can like freeze it in your freezer so you can take it later on in life, like when you're going through menopause. And since I'm 36, you know, menopause is coming a lot sooner for me than I'd like. Hopefully it won't come till I'm like 50 like my mom, but so I'm really thinking of having that done. So if you guys have done that or are thinking about doing it yourself, just like comment, let me know. I'm just kind of interested on what you guys, you know, your experiences are with that if you've done it. But like I said, I will like talk more about that later on in my pregnancy when I get closer to the birth and everything. But for now, that's what I'm planning on doing. So anyway, I guess that does it for my 19-week update, and I will go ahead and just show you guys my belly. And then I will talk to you next week for week 20. I can't believe it, halfway. Okay, I moved my camera for a better location. But this is from the front, and then the side. Definitely feel like I've popped out. And then the other side. It's very firm. So there he is.